It's a lesson straight out of the Humpty Dumpty nursery rhyme, but with a 21st century twist. Nowadays, Humpty Dumpty is falling from a drone instead of a wall, and we saw it at Fargo's Bennett Elementary yesterday. Fifth graders crafted packages to protect an egg dropped from the drone. Of the 8 eggs dropped, 3 survived.
And that was without all the king's horses and all the king's men trying to put them back together again. Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Wednesday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedeau, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan for your day. A 24-year-old father from the Northern Valley is accused of seriously injuring his 3-month-old daughter. Bruce Umphrey of Grafton is facing charges of aggravated assault and child abuse. Court documents claim on May 11th, Grafton police received a report of a baby who was flown to a hospital with severe injuries.
Medical staff say the baby suffered a stroke, brain bleed, hemorrhaging in both eyes, and bruising on her chin and lower cheek. Police said injuries are consistent with a form of abuse known as shaken baby syndrome. Court records allege Umphrey admitted to police that he shook the baby on 2 separate occasions because he was frustrated with her vomiting and crying. A Fargo man serving life in prison for kidnapping the newborn baby of a murder victim is appealing his sentence to the state Supreme Court. William Haynes says he was wrongly designated a special dangerous offender because the crimes he pleaded guilty to did not seriously endanger the life of another.
He pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit kidnapping, but was acquitted of conspiracy to commit murder in the death of Savannah Greywind. She was 8 months pregnant when she disappeared from her North Fargo home in August of 2017. Greywind's body was later found in the Red River, and the newborn who had been cut from her womb was found in the apartment shared by Hayne and his then-girlfriend, Brooke Cruz.
A judge sentenced Hayne to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Cruz is serving life without parole for killing Greywind.
It is now just about 9 minutes before the top of the hour, and today's forecast, Lisa, it has enough to just make you smile all day long.
That's right. Sunshine out there, warm temperatures, light wind, all great things to be outdoors in. And we're looking at temperatures that are going to be back up into the 70s to about 80 degrees for your high today. So really looking beautiful for us on this Wednesday. And a look at those winds. They'll be northerly, but not too strong, 5 to 15 miles per hour for most of the day. Can't rule out a gust that gets a little higher than that with daytime heating, but overall looking at some quiet conditions. Temperatures into the 40s to about 50 degrees. It's 48 in Fargo, 47 in Grand Forks. Our winds are light, less than 10 miles per hour in most areas, with calm reports coming in here in the valley. Visibility is looking great as well, so conditions are nice and quiet here for today. Not much to complain about unless you don't like the warmer summer-like weather. We'll really be in it for the next few days. Lots of sunshine out there at the moment, and we'll continue to mainly see some sunny skies. There are some clouds to our south with another round of rain in South Dakota and southern Minnesota. Once again, they're getting hit by heavy rain there, and we're outside of this storm path, just seeing a few clouds into the far south. So here's a look at your 7-day planner. We're going to see some temperatures here that are into that 80-degree range for the next few days, basically through the rest of the work week. Today, 80 tomorrow, we'll add to that, and we'll see more and more places in the valley checking in at least 80 and maybe even warmer into the mid-80s for highs. So that's going to start to feel pretty warm. And then heading into Friday, most of the day I do think will be quiet and dry with temperatures back into the low 80s, but we'll see increasing clouds and increasing chances for some rain for the second half of the day, Friday night and into Saturday, with a chance for some storms again. So another active Friday. For Saturday and Sunday, this clears and we're looking at some cooler weather. Temperatures will be back into the 70s for the weekend. So not as warm, but still pretty nice out there for Saturday and Sunday. And those 70s carry on into next week. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
Morning, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful morning that we have in the works out here this morning, and our commute seems to be doing pretty well, although it's pretty darn busy out here on Interstate 94. We are westbound right now. Went over to Morehead to check things out there on 20th Street, and lots of traffic on 20th Street at this point. Same thing around Morehead's diverging time, because there's always traffic out there. Here on westbound Interstate 94, as we indicated, plenty of traffic activity out here this morning. Travel speeds are really quite strong. 60, 65, 70 miles an hour. So I see North Dakota Highway Patrol is out here keeping a lid on things as well. I-29 traffic is decidedly brisk this morning as well. And again, the only major construction zone you have to deal with on the interstate, at least in and around the FM metro area, is that one that's at Cheyenne Street, where travel speeds drop to 55 miles an hour, and we have head-to-head traffic for about a 3-mile stretch there, something like that. Make sure you're driving extra carefully this morning, and always, Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
There's a warrant out for the arrest of a Fargo man who's suspected of having sexual relations with a teenage runaway. Court documents allege Dinesh Bhattacharya had sex with a female runaway under the age of 15 twice between May and June of 2018.
He admitted to police that it happened once in a garage and another time in a car, but that he thought the victim was 20 years old. New this morning, 4 people escaped serious injury after a wrong-way crash in northern Minnesota. The State Patrol says a 71-year-old man lost control of his car during a lane change on Highway 371 in Nisswa, drove through the median and into oncoming traffic where he was hit by an SUV.
He was hurt, but no one in the other car was hurt. The crash happened around 10 last night. We have new information on a deadly Minnesota car crash we first told you about yesterday. The State Patrol now confirms one person died Monday night in a head-on crash in Beltrami County. Troopers say 73-year-old Margaret Porter of Bemidji was going the wrong way on Highway 2 when she collided head-on with another vehicle.
She's fighting life-threatening injuries at a Fargo hospital, and a passenger in her car, 82-year-old Russell Porter, also of Bemidji, died in that crash. 21-year-old Athena Stanek of Fosston, Minnesota, was driving the other car but was not badly injured. Many homeowners have already cut their lawns 3 or 4 times this spring, but some North Fargo neighbors say a few landlords are falling way behind on their yard care duties. An anonymous whistleblower asked us to check out 10th Street North in Fargo, where grass is getting pretty long now that tenants have left for the summer.
People say the long grass ruins their hard work and attracts more pests. FargoCast Public Health says property owners get a 7-day deadline to take care of overgrown lawns, but only when someone calls in a complaint. Since 2015, the Drone Conference has been bringing enthusiasts and professionals together to learn more about the industry.
And the Valley Today's Abby Furchner is live from the Avalon Center, where the 4th annual conference is taking place in just a little bit. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Jordan and Lisa. I'm here with Matt Dunleavy with SkyScopes, and that is your business and a business out. And let's just talk about kind of what SkyScopes is.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. So professionally speaking, SkyScopes is a UAS flight operator focused on bringing innovative solutions to the energy sector, and we use commercial multi-rotor UAS to collect data from the air.
And we have one of those drones sitting right there. And so let's just talk about that and what this drone is used for.
Absolutely. So this is a DJI M600. The airframe is one thing, but the sensor is actually a entirely different animal. This is a mini Ranger LiDAR system, some of the state-of-the-art laser data collecting systems that are some of the best from the air.
Wait, that's a mini? Did you just say that's a mini?
Yeah, it's called a mini Ranger. There's another version that's a step up called the full Ranger.
Oh my goodness, I can't. If that's mini, I don't even know what the full Ranger looks like. I can't even imagine. But you're also teaming up with Microsoft. Why is that?
Absolutely. So Microsoft is one of the industry leaders in terms of the data analytics and the cybersecurity. So when we collect data from the air, we want to have a trusted partner to make sure that we know what's happening with our data when it's at rest and when it's in transit.
Wow, there's just so much to learn here at this drone conference. I've said wow like 500 times this morning because every time I talk with you guys, I'm learning more and more, and there's just so much to know about this industry. And that's what's so important about the 2019 Drone Conference is they're bringing professionals and experts like Matt all together to teach people how this industry works. And so you'll want to come out to the 2019 Drone Focus Conference, and that's just starting in honestly just a couple minutes.
Good stuff. Abby Furchner reporting live for us this morning. Thank you.
A reminder for viewers who receive Valley News Live over the air with an antenna on 11-1-2 and MeTV 11-3. You should rescan your TV in order to continue to receive our signal.
If you get those channels on cable or satellite TV, you should not have to do anything. If you want more information, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com. People in one Moorhead neighborhood We're talking about the Great Duckling Save. Take a look at this. Christina Stoa sent us these pictures and video taken in the Village Green neighborhood yesterday.
She says neighbors rescued 5 baby ducks that fell down a drain. They used a fishing net to get the job done. After they were lifted to safety, the ducklings, they went on their merry way and were reunited back with their mother. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's that question. 20% of couples who sleep in separate bedrooms say this is why they do it.
Oh, like in our lives. The answer, 1 wakes up too early. Not everybody wants to wake up at 3 in the morning like us.
Come on, it's a good time to get up.
I know, get a start on the day, a jump start on the day. You can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page every weekday morning. And you might want to get up early and get going and enjoy this day.
It's beautiful out there this morning. We'll continue to have some beautiful conditions as we head into the afternoon. We'll warm up into the 70s to about 80 degrees for your high, and we'll enjoy that sun throughout the day. So it's just going to be a beautiful, pleasant day. Our winds will be light too, generally out of the north and into the teens at times, but overall a quiet one. And temperatures this morning, 40s to some low 50s right now. It's 51 in Fargo. Grand Forks at 51, good light wind, good visibility. We've got some clear skies. It's just going to be nice and sunny and beautiful today, and we'll keep this weather going through the rest of the work week.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start. But remember, the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now for more live up-to-the-minute news and weather on the Fargo CW.